look at an annoying... Okay, ladies, and Sean, you'll be with me on this one. The ladies might not know what we're talking about. Trousers can be very annoying.
They can be very annoying.
Can't they? There's things about trousers that women don't know about.
They don't understand.
Number 10, turn-ups. Any idea, Sean?
Why?
Any idea
Why
at all?
Turn-ups.
Turn-ups.
It's when your mum bought jeans for you that were too long, and instead of saying you'll grow into them, she's turned them up for 6 months.
That could be it. And do you remember when they were turned down because you grew, and your mates took because it was so obvious that...
Yeah. They become a different colour.
And the crease.
And the line.
9, trying them on. Do you still try them on, Sean?
Oh, you've got to try before you buy.
32, 31, I'll just take them home. I don't want to be any of that struggling, taking my shoes off.
Yeah.
And worrying that they think you're nicking. So I hate trying trousers on. 8, ironing. Trousers. Oh, God.
Don't do it.
Do you iron a crease into your pants?
No, I do not.
Remember the last time you had to try? Surely.
I think it's probably the only time I've done it is if it's been a wedding or a funeral and the occasion has demanded it.
Okay, but it's a nightmare, isn't it?
It is.
And faffing around with a tea towel because you don't want to go shiny. 9. Too much choice. If I go out to buy a pair of trousers now, I just want a pair of Strides, right? But they've got the lot in different materials, different designs, chinos nowadays with pleats, without pleats.
Different fits.
Button fly.
That's relaxing though, that's good.
Hi, see, Sean? What we're up against?
Yeah.
Things that we
They
hate
don't
about
understand.
trousers, they love. And I'll park it here for just a second and we'll do the top 5 after travel and news. The Corby trouser press. If ever you stay in a hotel... Have you tried it, Sean?
I have not, no.
No, don't.
It looks such an amazing piece of machinery, I daren't go near it.
You're absolutely right. And you know what? It's a tyranny, because... Is there any other firm that makes the trouser press?
They've got the
besides
monopoly.
Corby? Is that a worldwide monopoly? Would you stay in a hotel in you know, Madagascar, and there's a Corby trouser presser in the corner. Talking about trousers being annoying, I must talk as well a little bit about the football, because there's issues springing up, as you'd expect, around Pompey's semi-final match, and those are to do with the ticketing and the priorities that were given there, and the debacle. Is that all right?
Got it right, yes.
The debacle. What do you say, Sean?
I say debacle.
Oh. You say debacle.
Debacle.
So you're in the middle. Because Emma says debacle. You say debacle, and I say debacle.
It's debacle.
Look, we'll settle it like this.
It's certainly not debacle.
What would Harry say?
Harry?
Yeah.
He'd probably go, mess.
Oh, debacle. Did you hear him? I thought that was funny where he said that thing about last time we went to Wembley, the coach was waylaid by Dick Turpin.
Yeah, I thought it was great quotes.
Grab the old headlines at, what time is it? You tune to Original 106. Heads up at home or driving along, this is not for you, but for somebody else, okay? Because you weren't queuing outside Fratton Park through the night, but somebody else listening might have been, and if that's you, it's complicated, isn't it? This is the one-on-one here. If that's you, I'd love it if you could just get in touch so that we can confirm what we heard from a couple of sources independently yesterday, friends of mine actually. 81800, if you've got your mobile phone, is a text number. Or indeed, if you want to talk, indeed, I said indeed. Never say indeed on the radio, that's BBC. Yes, indeed. Everything's indeed. Anyway, apparently the ticketing, even if you use the Ticketmaster system, was a bit, was well less than perfect according to some. So if you want to have a whinge about that, or get it out in the open, as it were, 81800 is the number. Now, it's never too late to, become the person you want to be. Oh, did you see what he did there? He changed from a bog standard, it's never too late to enter Breakfast in America, to a theosophical ponderance. Speaking of which, today's moral dilemma. Ladies, and you at home as well, would you rather fight a tiger with no front legs, or 800 frogs?
Tiger.
Frogs.
You'd rather fight a tiger? It's got no front... I suppose it's got no front legs. It can't chase you, can you?
I don't like frogs.
How would you kill it?
Oh, I
Did
don't
it on
know.
the head?
Yes.
With a blunt object?
Yeah, a brick.
Sean, you're all right. You could fight anything, couldn't you? Sean is a kung fu...
He is. He's our own Bruce Lee, isn't he?
How many Dans are you?
Desperate Dan? No, I don't know. We don't really count that kind of stuff. So.
Okay, no, that's all fun. That's what they go on about on Blue Peter, isn't it? Which trivialises martial arts so bad. Would you rather fight 3,000 butterflies or one bobcat?
Bobcat.
Sean, you go for the Bobcat?
Yeah.
I would as well.
Yeah.
3,000 butterflies would just smother you, wouldn't
they would,
they?
yeah.
Speaking of smothering, you know blue tongue, which is likely to happen, this farming disease, this summer because of climate change and the mozzies, the midges they call them. What's the difference between a mozzie and a midge? We'll find out. But what they're saying is that if we have to cull our chickens because of bird flu, do you know how they cull chickens?
No.
This is not nice. They simply shut the doors and all the windows.
So they suffocate.
That's what they do.
Do they?
That's the official. That's the DEFRA way of culling chickens. And just leave them in there. I know.
And then what do they do when they're all dead? They have to get them out.
Then they burn them.
Oh.
And they say that's the safest way from the farmer's point of view.
Okay.
What would you rather fight, Vinnie Jones or the entire cast of EastEnders?
An entire cast of
You would, wouldn't you? You totally would, wouldn't you?
I could have Peggy.
What would you rather fight, 10 Jeremy Kyles or 3 Paxmans?
3 Paxmans.
You take 3 Paxmans?
Yeah, that'd be quite enjoyable,
You'd
wouldn't
enjoy
it?
that, wouldn't you? Because he's competent with his knuckles.
Yeah.
Sean can actually pick anybody. and he can have them.
Yeah.
Which is fantastic. Would you rather fight 300 remote control cars or 30 sentient red rubber playground balls?
I think the cars.
It's getting surreal, isn't it?
It is a bit.
Let's take a tune and then we'll tidy up the top 5 annoying things about trousers. Strides. And it's debacle. Don't get me onto fracas. We're going to be talking, as the show unfolds, US presidential elections, the Corby trouser press. We're also going to be looking into pronunciation.
I think you mean pronunciation there, Tommy.
Pronunciation.
Pronunciation.
There's an O in it. Pronunciate. It says pronounce.
I know, but it's pronounced.
Says who?
Pronounced.
What? It says who?
It says.
Well, I rest my case.
Speakers of the English language.
Go away, you fracas. Top 10 annoying things about trousers. Number 5, the dress code. You walk up to a nightclub, a golf club, all sorts of places, and guys just look at you from the waist down, and you're not at one of those kinds of nightclubs. It's because the geezer on the door wants to throw you out, doesn't want to let you in, and he can if the seams are stitched on the outside of your trousers, because under some dress codes that makes them casual.
I've never been to a golf club, but do you have to wear golfy type trousers?
A lot of them you
patterns
do.
on them and things.
Not the one I go to in Chichester, where they've got a very laissez-faire, sensible set of dress codes. But pleats. They put pleats in the front. I've never worked out the point of pleats. Pleats in the front of the trousers, pleats tightening just darts. They're called darts.
Yes, darts.
We'll put a couple of darts in there. That's ridiculous. Zips or buttons?
I'm quite happy with buttons. As Jerry Seinfeld once said, that is not a place in my wardrobe where I need sharp, interlocking teeth.
I have a brother. The fire brigade had to be called.
Oh,
Okay, he was about 8. With the fire brigade had to be called. Because he zipped up too fast. And bingo. Do you want to know how they got him out?
I don't know.
They distracted him and yanked. They distracted him and yanked, and he didn't know. Because he was in pain anyway.
Yeah.
So the pain of the teeth unlocking... I think the fireman showed him his chopper or his, his, a piece of equipment. Oh, yeah, you're on form today, aren't you? The Mediterranean types, they're used to getting up early, that's what it is.
Tappers.
Yeah, used to getting up and waking up putting the donkey in the... choosing a belt to go with it. They never sell trousers with a belt.
No.
So you get your trousers home, and then you can't choose which one of your 4 belts.
And the belt never fits through the
The
loop.
belt never fits through the
oh,
loops.
that's so annoying.
Your best belt.
How many belts you got, Sean?
I think I've got 5.
There you are. You see,
Yeah.
we've all got about,
Yeah.
and you got a fancy one, haven't you? And
Yeah,
you've got a bog
I've
standard
got one that goes with the suit and the rest.
Bog standard black one, bog
Yep.
standard brown one, fancy brown one.
Yep.
And you got a
I've got the
cowboy.
fancy brown one on today. So a
There
little
you
whiteness
go.
on it.
Okay, we don't want to see it.
We do.
And number 1 most annoying thing. This is huge. The most annoying thing about trousers. What's your waist, Sean?
Oh, well, now it's about 34.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. It's still quite slim. Inside leg?
32.
Okay. You pay $19.99 for a pair of trousers, okay? If you're lucky. Right. Some guy comes in, right? He's 42 waist, okay? And 38 inside leg. All right? His trousers require about 25% more material, stitching, labour, transport costs, weight and everything, and so they cost $19.99.
Where's the justice?
Nothing else works like this in life but men's trousers. They are universally priced. You know, I can just about squeeze into 30 inside leg. And I see, and I'm going through looking for these small trousers, right? And then I come across these huge things that you could practically run up the mast and sail to Newfoundland in, right? And they're the same price as my trousers. Right, I'm going to use a legal word. It's iniquitous. Now, Sean, have I pronounced that right?
I've never heard that word before.
Okay. All right, well, we'll regroup. We're talking about the Corby Trouser Press, pronunciation, debacle, or debacle, I don't know. And we've also got the latest on the American presidential elections, and we're also going to be investigating the Corby Trouser Press, which turns out to be a South of England invention. How shameful.